Welcome to the chaos. If you thought VR news would slow down this late in the season, you're wrong. Tech giants are dropping major game reveals, bold new hardware plans, and some truly strange partnerships. There's enough going on to make your headset overheat, so buckle up. These are the biggest XR, VR, and AR stories you definitely don't want to miss. But before I dive into it, it takes a lot of time and effort to produce these news stories, so please give this video a like and subscribe to Disco VR. This helps the channel more than you know and allows me to make more awesome content for you to enjoy, like this one. Forget rumors, this is real. Marvel's Deadpool VR dropped officially at Summer Game Fest 2025. It's an exclusive for Meta Quest 3 and 3S, built by Twisted Pixel, and it's dripping with cheeky violence, bullet ballet combat, and Deadpool's signature sass. You get the full Deadpool experience, powered by Neil Patrick Harris's voice. We've got the release trailer already, and it's basically parkour meets sandbox mayhem. Ultra-violent stunts, like holding a grenade to someone's face, using dismembered limbs as weapons, or dunking bad guys into spinning propellers, all pulling off the perfect Deadpool tone. If it performs well and the game is not plagued by bugs on release, then this is shaping up to be Quest 3's next showstopper, a perfect blend of comic book madness with unhinged VR energy, and it's set to launch late 2025. Can't wait! It's always a great time to hear from Team Beef, and this time they have another awesome announcement. Counter-Strike 1.6 is getting the VR mod treatment thanks to the always busy folks at Team Beef. This unofficial port is coming to Meta Quest and Pico 4, and it will support full multiplayer as long as you own the original game files, of course. It's currently at $9.90 yen on Steam at the moment of this recording, but who knows, it might be on sale at some point. A true classic is entering VR, and for longtime fans, it's yet another childhood dream come true from Team Beef. There's something else that's worth talking about, especially if you care about watching local videos in VR. Movies you already own, old home recorders, or even 3D captures, Moon VR is hands down the best local video player for that. It's also the most customizable one. You can tweak literally anything: screen, zoom, height, brightness, saturation, contrast, sharpness. You can even curve the display. And in Pass-Through 2.0, you can pin the screen in your actual wall in the mixed reality mode and see real-life reflections that shift with the lighting in your room, and it looks incredible. But honestly, I usually chill in their penthouse scene. It's a sleek, retro-futuristic apartment with some stunning lighting. Don't skip the second floor. You can even create or import your own custom scenes. Overall, there's a lot to choose from. Moon VR plays anything: 2D, 3D, 180, 360, and all the way up to 12K. And just for you, I've got a promo code for 40% off Moon VR Player, which you can now get only for $5.99. I will leave the code pinned in the comments. Thank you, Moon VR, for sponsoring this content. Nostalgia just got 4 shells and a pair of nunchucks. Corktopia Studios, the team behind Once and Gorn 2, has announced Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Empire City, and it's not just a rumor. It's headed to Quest and PC in 2026. According to Meta, the game will feature a full story campaign, 4-player co-op combat, iconic villains, and maybe a pizza-eating minigame? No? Okay. Well, the devs promise fast-paced first-person shooter set in a gritty, neon-lit version of New York. Combat will be weapon-based, stylized, and full of personality. Each turtle has a unique fighting style, and you'll be able to switch between them or team up with friends in real time. There's no reveal trailer yet, just a teaser trailer and some screenshots, which are already enough to get every 90s kid grinning. Cowabunga! In a move no one saw coming, Meta is working with Palmer Lucky again, but this time it's a partnership with Lucky's defense startup Anduril to bring mixed reality to the battlefield. That's right, Zug's headset team is building combat tech with the guy who built the original Oculus Rift. Their joint project, Eagle Eye, aims to deliver wide FOV, high-end XR helmets to soldiers. Meta insists that this tech won't tickle into consumer hardware, but let's be honest, it always does eventually. A Meta Quest interface just got a serious glow-up. Say hello to Navigator, a new app library overlay. You can now pin up to 9 apps to the top, access settings and shortcuts from anywhere, and switch tasks without dropping into millions of menus. It's rolling out slowly with the update version 77, so even if you already got this update installed, you may not have the Navigator just yet. They test it with very small groups of people at a time, but if you join the public test channel, you have a higher chance of getting it soon. I cover this update and the navigator specifically in much detail in my latest video, so go and take a look at everything you can do with it. I will link it in the description. At I/O 2025, Google revealed some next-level AR capabilities powered by Gemini AI. They did a live on-stage demo again, which was very impressive to watch. The host was walking behind the scene, talking to different people and talking to her Gemini AI in the glasses. Then on stage, the AI showed just how much it managed to remember or capture, like asking about tiniest little details, like what the poster said or where she left the keys, and it remembered it all and could give her the tiniest detail. It's truly insane tech. They even partnered with brands like Warby Parker and Xreal to make these things look like a wearable you actually want to wear. While the release dates remain foggy, I can't wait to get my hands on this new tech. One of PCVR's cult hits just landed on Quest 3. Into the Radius 2, a bleak atmospheric survival shooter, is now in early access with full standalone support. You can explore the creepy radioactive wasteland solo or team up with a friend in a co-op multiplayer. It's got just one region for now, but more on the way. This is one of the boldest survival ports ever attempted on Quest. Sony finally serving up a proper deal on the PSVR 2. As part of their Days of Play sale, they've slashed $50 off the regular price, bringing it down to just $349.99. But here's the kicker: you can grab the Horizon Call of the Mountain bundle for the same discounted price. That's right, you can get the flagship title for the same price as just the headset. So if you've been on the fence of whether or not you should get the PSVR 2 and you have PS5, now might be the time. Meta wants to take XR to the streets, literally. Reports say that they're planning to launch their own chain of retail stores dedicated to XR tech, headsets, smart glasses, and other immersive gear. Right now, you can try Meta hardware in a few scattered demo kiosks, but that clearly isn't enough, so keep an eye on the opening locations. Meta is betting on fear to spice up Horizon Worlds. They partnered with horror powerhouse Blumhouse, who made Paranormal Activity, The Purge, Sinister, and other low-budget, high-impact horror films that often become major hits. They're also currently working on the movie adaptation of the game Phasmophobia. I never had the courage to play that game, but I'll definitely watch the film. This partnership brings the new initiative, Horrorverse. It will feature creepy minigames, interactive short stories, and evolving horror scenarios inside Meta's social VR platform. Designed to feel like an ever-changing haunted house, Horrorverse aims to give players fresh, replayable scares each time they log in. It's part of Meta's broader push to fill Horizon with high-quality content, and horror fans finally have something spooky to sink their teeth into. Whether this helps Horizon or just terrifies the remaining player count remains to be seen. And that wraps another packed edition of VR news. Subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss the next one, and I will see you soon.